Wall Street's biggest number today, $400 billion, the price tag on a pharma deal that hasn't happened yet. That's AstraZeneca circling Bristol-Myers Squibb, and if it lands, it would be the largest pharma merger ever. Bloomberg and the FT say the talks are preliminary, sourced from unidentified people close to the matter. Bristol-Myers just delivered a Q2 beat, adjusted EPS of $2.04 versus $1.61 expected. Revenue came in at $12.97 billion, comfortably above the $11.71 estimate. Bristol-Myers Squibb is up 47.7% year-to-date, so this isn't a rescue, it's a strategic swing. The catch: 3 antitrust reviews across 3 jurisdictions, the FTC, the UK CMA, and the European Commission. For Korea, watch Samsung Biologics, a mega merger reshapes CDMO contracts across the oncology pipeline. Story 2, Visa is eliminating 2,600 positions, about 7% of its workforce. The company booked a $563 million GAAP severance charge in the third quarter. CEO Ryan McInerney cited AI acceleration as reshaping how work gets done inside the company. The cuts target technology and product teams, and were announced July 28 alongside a blowout earnings report. That takes headcount from roughly 34,100 down closer to 31,500. Story 3, S&P Global crushed Q2 with adjusted EPS of $4.83. That's up 23% year-over-year and 7.6% above the consensus estimate. Revenue hit $4.15 billion, and the ratings division alone surged 17%. S&P Dow Jones Indices logged its 13th consecutive record quarter, up 20%. Management raised the 2026 buyback target by $3 billion to $7 billion after the Mobility Global spin-off. Yet shares fell about 5.2% on earnings day, closing near $4.17. Now the watch item: Friday, August 7th, the U.S. July jobs report lands before the open. June printed just 57,000 jobs, and April and May were revised down by a combined 74,000. The Fed held rates at 3.50 to 3.75% on July 29. But the vote split 9-3, 3 regional presidents dissented in favor of a 25 basis point hike. For KOSPI investors, Naver reports Q2 earnings the very same morning, a rare double catalyst. Quick hits from after the bell today. Medtronic's fiscal 2026 sales rose 8.4% to $36.4 billion, but every segment lost margin. AbbVie beat on revenue but trimmed its full-year EPS forecast to absorb the $10.9 billion Apogee deal. SKYRIZI has now matched Humira's historic peak, a legacy moment for AbbVie's franchise. Capital One disclosed it closed more than 300 Trump Organization accounts in mid-2021 after a formal AML review. Aflac's net earnings jumped roughly 35 times to $1.02 billion, but pre-tax adjusted earnings were essentially flat. And Cognizant's Q2 profit dipped 1.4%, fixed-price work now outpacing billable hours. At tomorrow's open, watch pharma names for AstraZeneca BMY reaction and payment stocks after Visa's cuts. For the full breakdowns visit linevestnews.com, and subscribe to LineVest Daily for our morning brief.